just go live. Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Oh,
Got
hey
10 people
everybody.
right now. Hi, Marty. Hi, Scott. Hi,
Hey
Yodi.
Marty. Hey
Miss
Scooter,
Charlie.
Barry,
Richie.
Yodi, Bill,
Zaxon will be
Dolly.
back. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta kill that. And let's get Zaxon up here. Hey,
Hey
Zaxon. How
Jackson.
you doing?
What's going on, Bill? How you doing, Edmund?
Not much. Just freezing my ass off. How you guys doing? I mean, Richie's freezing. You're probably, what, 60 degrees there?
It's cold, man.
To you it is. To me, it'd be a heat wave right now. Hi, John
It, it
Fighters.
never it never got into the 30s today here.
Well, that's a good thing. Or is that a bad? Was it below 30 all day then?
It was below 30 all day.
That's not good.
But
No.
so tomorrow we got an unusual warm day. We got a couple feet of snow, at least where I'm at, a foot and a half.
Oh, Richie locked up. There he goes.
And and tomorrow it's going to be 50 and rain, so the snow's going to go.
That's good. Hi, Tom Pingery.
And turning
Rain I
highs.
don't mind anymore. Snow I don't like. Hi, Danny boy.
Hey,
Well, you
Danny
look
boy.
like you're feeling better there, Zach. Are you? Zach, you feeling better? No. Okay.
The sick is better, but currently I've lost hearing in both ears.
Ah.
So
Well,
it's
with
like
6 kids, that's not always a bad thing.
I'm sure you guys are absolutely blasting in my house right now. They got me on some freaking horse pill antibiotics and antibiotic eardrops.
Hi, Don Real Cleaver. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Gopher Bill. Hi,
Oh,
Bart.
What are you having? Ear infection?
They're saying this one's ruptured and this one
Oh.
is a severe infection.
Oh, ruptured eardrums, not good.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Yeah, because I hate to tell you, once that happens, you'll keep getting infections in them.
I've always gotten ear infections, so we'll just see how it plays out.
Hi, Shane. Well, damn, what, today's the 10th? It's that time of the year, and I think, let's see, when is Charlie and Rob's Christmas giveaway? That would be the Sunday before, so the 22nd, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I saw pictures of them. I finally got them in. I'm giving 2 of these away on Rob's.
Nice.
This is Coyote pinpointer. Now, these things are a little on the big side. Here's a tech point from Technetics. And one thing I like about these, they're waterproof. It takes 3 seconds for it to come on. Come on. It's got a little scale on it. So about 3 or 4 inches, waterproof, and it's not Chinese. So they're made in India. India is actually
India's the new China. Stuff's going to start being made there.
They put out some pretty good products. You know, this is a company. Dig in SoCal, Bill did one called CKG, which is made by these people. It's the same one, but a different color, blue and white. SOFLO Treasure Finds, which is South Florida Treasure Finds. He took one of those, stuck it under 3 feet of water for 30 minutes, worked fine. So it meets its IP68 rating. So, like I said, if guys don't want to miss out, Rob and Charlie's giveaway, I'm donating 2 of those to it. So
It's a nice price.
Yeah, because I looked it up because Coyote's electronics firm in India, they make all kinds of testing equipment. Hi, Georgianne. And they make this and a couple metal detectors. So along with your hi, Michael Farley.
Hey, Michael.
Fluke meters, any kind of electrical testing meter you want, they have. So, and some really good prices.
What company was that?
What was that, Zach?
What company?
I believe it's pronounced Kaiweets. Kaiweets. Kaiweets or Kaiweets. But I went to kaiweets.com and it's a East India company. Because I went to CKG and I saw that brand, and CKG is a sand scoop maker. But they have one pin motor on there with their logo on it on the website. So that's when I figured out, well, then Kaiweets makes them for them. So
I don't know if you saw the video Rob posted. He's having a little bit of a Where's Waldo? If you can find the error in his editing, he's giving away big silver.
yeah, I saw that. Got to email him with the answer. He said, don't put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Hi, Prairie Prospecting. Oh, I see. I need to make some people Smurfs like Michael Farley. As soon as this stops going crazy on me here, add as moderator. So, where was he? I just saw him. Whoa. As moderator. Plug your book, Richie, if you want to.
Oh, sure. Why not? Dark Witches and Mystical Misfits. Available on Amazon.
Yep.
It's a nice little quick read. It's got 280 pages, I believe.
It's a really fun read.
Yeah. It's a little bit of humor, a little bit of urban fantasy adventure.
What do you mean so many errors in his editing, Shane? Who's editing?
Rob's.
Richie? Oh, Rob's, yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. I was hoping there weren't a whole lot of errors in my
I figured,
editing.
well, I thought it was right at the beginning myself, so. But anyways.
I got a book signing I'm going to on Saturday. It's a craft fair. I rented a table. We'll sell some of my books and sign them.
Cool. Yeah, it's a really great book, people. It's just one of those ones that's fun, you know. You don't want to put it down when you get into it. So it's a fun read. You can get it on Kindle, so, or buy paperback. Great gift for people that love to read. So
I don't get to read anymore.
what was that? You don't get to read anymore, or you don't want to read anymore?
I don't get to.
Hi, Graveyard Diver. I figured not too many people are getting out and doing metal detecting, especially in the East, and Southern California is on fire in a lot of places. So,
yeah,
where,
having snow isn't as bad as having fire.
fire, yeah, exactly. Except for Zach's out, there's nothing to burn out there. So.
It takes. From what I've been seeing, the fires are around Malibu.
Yeah, I heard a pretty good size. Yeah.
I haven't even looked at the size.
2 below zero here. Well, you can keep that. Usually it gets down to the lowest it gets here is the teens. We haven't been in the negatives in a long time, so I'm gonna hope it stays that way. Excuse me. Do not like freezing. If I could find a place where it stayed 65 degrees year round, I'd be happier now.
Yeah, I like that.
It's called San Diego.
It's called where?
San Diego.
I thought that was about 70 to 75 there, but that's close enough.
It'll work.
Yeah, except for the cost to live there. Yeah.
You just got to have like 5 families living in one house.
You mean in one room?
Correct.
You can't have everything, though.
Run out the room to the family of Mexicans down the street. Because I know how we're. The last apartment I lived in, there was Mexicans across the street. They all worked for the same contractors, and there was like 30 of them in the apartment. It was a 2-bedroom apartment. 1 bathroom too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But that's how they do it, you know.
Those are the same people that'll all pool their money and go buy $1 million home cash, and 30 people will go move into that.
Yeah. George Ann's wondering if you're near the earthquake.
Didn't know anything about it.
In other words, no.
There's earthquakes every day.
Yeah, anything below a 6 is actually just a tremor once you get used to them.
Pretty much, and then also your duration. You know, does it shake for 10 seconds or does it shake for 10 minutes? There's a difference.
Yeah. And after I was a kid, but I was in that big one in Alaska. After that, you know, people say,
you don't even feel it.
huh?
If it's not a 4, you don't even feel it.
Well, I was in 64. I was in that 10 pointer up there in Alaska, where you had road shift 15 feet in spots. You know, after something like that, a 6 is like.
Yeah, that was 5 minutes too, didn't it?
Huh?
That one shook for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 7, something like that. Hi, ATC.
Yeah, that's where the damage comes from. Hello, HEC.
It went a long time. Of course, being a kid, I just thought it was fun because the ground's shaking and stuff, and then you realize years later, damn, I could have died in that. But 25 good people here. Thank you all.
So I'll take it that means you're doing no detecting, Bill?
It's been too wet and cold here to do anything. This time of year with my arthritis, it's not so much cold, it's the barometric pressure. Just, I don't do squat. Stay in the house, stay warm.
Yeah, might as well live up in Maine then. That's all we do.
Yeah, I know. If Florida didn't get so damn hot and muggy. Of course, I could just stay in the house all day and go out at night when it's cooler. So down there, they let you detect the beaches and the parks at night. So in most places, the only thing is the hurricanes bother me. Of course, got tornadoes here, so. And the last one leveled, because just less than a half a mile away. But they rebuilt it, but Dollar General flattened it like a pancake.
Wow.
Now, I've been through every type of chiropractor there is, ATC. I have severe chronic arthritis. I've had one hip replaced. I'm getting the other one done, hopefully at the end of December or January. So that'll be a big help. But with chronic arthritis.
The end of December is coming right up.
Yeah. Well, I see because I have congestive heart failure, I got to have an echo done on my heart. I see the cardiologist on the 16th. Hi, Hunter. And he'll okay me to actually they'll get the operation. I have to go through that every time. But, yeah, that's like with Rob. He gets cortisone shots and they help. Cortisone shots do nothing for me. So
They'll only do so many of those.
yeah.
I remember
But
the first one. Well, those Rob got. He was walking on the moon, and Bill was sitting on the other screen telling him. He says, "Yeah, the first one's great." He says, "Everyone after that does less."
Well, with me, it actually made it worse. So, hi, Mrs. Candu. So,
Miss Candu.
And that's like the certain foods they told me were really good for my arthritis. Oatmeal, great for your arthritis. Every time I eat oatmeal, it gets worse. So it's like, I don't know who that helps, but it doesn't help me. So,
Who was it? I think somebody was saying something about mustard.
I eat a lot of mustard. Doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, everybody's here for. I tried every kind of pill they had for arthritis and other things, and there's Robster, and none of them ever
Rob,
worked.
well, that mustard be a good excuse to eat a hot dog.
That's true. As long as it's a beef hot dog. If I want to eat bologna, I'll just eat bologna. Yeah. And if it ain't a beef hot dog, it's bologna.
And do they have red hot dogs down your way?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill,
yeah.
look, read about mustard and arthritis. The mustard seeds and the mustard oil they're saying are supposed to help a lot.
Yeah,
With-
I know. Doesn't. I'm wondering if you eat it or rub it on you, because I know
Eat it.
my grandmother and a friend of mine's grandmother, you get a bad infection, and they would use chewing tobacco and mustard poultice to pull the infection out. And within a couple of days, you could have a nasty infection in your arm. In a couple of days, it'd be cleared up. So, stung like hell. How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing pretty good, guys.
Okay, are we taking bets on trivia tonight, Zach, or what?
Well, real quick, I came in. You guys were talking about mustard. Were you talking about cramps?
No, for
Arthritis.
arthritis.
Okay, Denise takes mustard if she gets a cramp.
I
So I have
do
a
steal.
spoonful of mustard. All right, so take a guess. We had 19 teams tonight.
I'm going to say they came in the bottom quarter of teams, probably because Rob had a bad answer because he seems to be a little down tonight. Everybody accepted his answer and he was wrong.
Fifth place, and Rob's answer was wrong. I'll agree with you.
I got no idea.
All right,
Yes,
Rob.
Scott says yellow mustard or pickle juice works great on cramps. Use it while detecting. That's what Denise uses. 19 teams. We sucked ass tonight. We weren't in the bottom quarter, but we were in the bottom half. We finished 11th out of 19.
Uh-huh.
But we did get the big grand finale right, which was tough because it was a 5-parter. So the finale question was, the grand question, take these John Grisham novels, 5 John Grisham novels, yes or no, were they made into movies? And those 5 were, hang on. Okay, The Chamber, The Gingerbread Men, Camino Island, The Firm, and The Pelican Brief.
Yes,
The
yes.
Pelican
no.
Brief and the Firm is
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
The other ones,
those
I'd
ones
say no.
Yes, yes, no, yes, yes.
Say all yeses.
I'm saying no to the first 2.
Okay. Bill got it right.
I thought so. Yeah, the one in the
Chamber,
middle.
The Chamber was a movie with Gene Hackman.
Yep.
Gingerbread Man, I can't remember who was in that, but that was a murder thriller. Camino Island was never made into a movie, and The Firm obviously was Tom Cruise, and The Pelican Brief was Denzel and Julia Roberts. So yes, yes, no, yes, yes. We got it right,
Hi, Jason.
but we bet it all, and we wound up finishing in 4th, just out of the money.
Oh, I was off by 1.
Yeah, we finished up with 212, and 3rd place finished up with 225. So we just didn't quite have enough points. And that's, well, one, I didn't listen to Denise for how many points was that? A 3 or 4 pointer? Who played the Joker? Who won an Academy Award for playing the Joker in the 2008 Batman? Was it Batman? No, it was Batman Returns. No, it wasn't the first Batman.
So Jack Nicklaus, was it?
Well, that's who everybody on the team said, but
Wasn't
Denise
it?
said it was Heath Ledger. So I wrote down Heath Ledger, and then while she was in line, everybody else on my team would go, "No, it was Nicholson. It was Nicholson." So I told her to come back and change, and she's like, "You're going to regret this." And it was Heath. Yeah, Batman: The Dark Knight. It was Heath Ledger. He won the Academy Award for that.
Yeah.
before he died. Yeah, Jared Leto was in that other one. Thank you. Thank you, Shane.
Yeah. The only reason I remember Heath Ledger because he's dead now. So.
Yeah.
So you joined the coup against Denise and changed her answer that would have
Yes.
won?
Yes. Well, we wouldn't have won it. We would have had 4 points to get closer. And then we missed what is hotter? What is hotter, the surface of the sun or a lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt.
Surface of the sun.
Surface of the sun.
We said the surface of the sun, it's a lightning bolt. The core of the sun is hotter, but the surface of the sun, a lightning bolt is hotter than the surface of the sun, but not the core of the sun.
How the hell do they measure that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
From here, it doesn't look
they
it.
had a lot of good ones tonight. One of my questions was, hey, Michael's here.
Okay, we'll bring Michael up.
Was
Michael.
Donald Sutherland in both Kelly's Heroes and The Dirty Dozen? Was he in both of those?
No.
Not a clue.
No idea.
Yes, he was in both of them.
Oh. You know, it's strange. I don't remember him in The Dirty
He
Dozen.
played the tank driver and he played the tank commander in Kelly's Heroes, and he was the guy that Lee Marvin picked to be the general when they did the review in The Dirty Dozen.
Ah. Okay.
Michael's going, yep. There you go, Jason. When a star explodes into a supernova, they get over 1 billion degrees. But again, how do you measure that?
Who's going to be standing there with the heat gun trying to take
Yeah,
it
this
back?
is a thermometer.
Hey, guys, go ahead. I'm ready. Hi, Captain Vic.
Hello, Vic.
Oh, and Tommy She-Devil says, I love trivia. We do too. Actually, All Things Country, she's been making gooeys and other desserts the last 2-3 days for all her clients. She gives all her clients various desserts, handmade desserts for Christmas every year.
So that means the kitchen's off limits to you.
Oh yeah, the kitchen's off limit, but man, it smells good in there, Zach. Actually, I did make dinner last night. I made the Thanksgiving dinner. I made the chicken parm again last night, and this was the third time I made it, and it was the best. I adjusted a couple little things, and it was the best one out of the 3. So have a good night, Pat. But anyway, speaking of trivia and She-Devil, Charlie and I might as well announce it tonight because I'll be announcing it all week. Charlie and I have been invited to Tony 5280 Adventures on Sunday night. He does a live from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. airtime. He does a trivia live for an hour, and he heard through somebody that I go to trivia on Tuesday nights and I enjoy trivia. So he has invited Charlie and I on to his trivia Sunday night next Sunday or this coming Sunday. So
Could I offer you a friendly piece of advice, Rob?
go right ahead, sir.
Don't tell Charlie.
What?
The guy doesn't even know when his house is getting ready to get blasted by a hurricane.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yes, it is.
Autism Mary Denise said, see, Rob still doesn't listen to Denise. If I were her, I wouldn't get coffee him anymore.
Hello, Papa.
You are going to get
36 people in the house. Well, Rob?
All right, I had to mute that for a sec. There you go.
There's the new one.
I have
About 4 inches.
nice, Bill.
Waterproof. You can turn the light on and off. Oh. Yep.
Hello, Charlie.
I told people. Hi, Charlie. These are in here, donated to your and Charlie's Christmas giveaway Sunday. So,
Charlie Jackson gave me a piece of advice right before you came up, and that was don't tell Charlie about next Sunday's trivia invite because the man doesn't even know when there's a major hurricane coming at his house.
When I stand by that.
hi, Williamie. Charlie, get up here.
Hey,
Hi, Back
Paz.
Road Hillbillies.
Good evening, Rob Paz. Good evening, Danny Boy. There's Jericho, Back Road Hillbillies. Guys, I want to thank everybody for participating in the fun little giveaway. Oh my gosh, my email is just, I'll give you my quarter word of the night. My email is just inundated with guesses tonight.
Well, we had Ohio for history in here earlier, and he made a point. He said, editing errors on Rob's?
Well, 2 people have found spelling errors, and you guys know how much of a freaking English nerd I am. I'm very upset that there's 2 spelling errors that they found. That's not the editing error.
Do those count, though?
No, but I give the folks kudos, but that's not the error I'm looking for. It's a very distinct, noticeable editing area, and it's not the fades, the transition fade. Somebody says, "Oh, you fade in and out here." No, that's a normal transition fade. I'll put it this way. I'm not going to give any more hints because I gave a lot of hints already. But somebody has found the error. So there will be a winner. There will be a winner Sunday during the live stream. So, Michael, where are you at, sir?
Canada.
Canada, eh? Okay. The man who's getting no mail at the moment.
Yes. And I was at the hospital all night long.
Working or there for personal?
No, I got really, really sick, so I had to go.
I hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you. I always get that word wrong. Thank you, all things country. Wow, now I'm even being corrected in stream. Inundated. See, that don't sound right. Inundated. Inundated. Okay.
Inundated. I'm being inundated with errors.
Scott says, "Did you get my email today?" Let me check, Scott. Yes, I did, Scott. I'll send you an email after Bill's stream is over.
Do you edit transcripts, Rob?
Do what now?
Do you edit transcripts?
You know, I haven't in a long time. When I was a police officer, I was dating a lady who was a court reporter, and she would have me read over some of her transcripts if it had police language in it. And she didn't wasn't sure how to phrase it. So I used to do some checking for court reporters. And I read a lot. I read a whole lot. And I get very upset when I read something major by the Associated Press or one of the major news things, and there's a word left out of the sentence or the sentence structure is wrong. I'm just a stupid English geek
That misspells words in his own
video. I'm really upset because I like 5 places I put Dr. Otek, and then the one place I put their website, I put Dr. Otek, O-T-E-C-K, and it's O-T-E-K. All throughout the video, I got it right, O-T-E-K, but the minute I go put their freaking website in, I got it wrong with O-T-E-C-K, and two people pointed that out. That's not the editing error because that's an English error, but so anyway, it's nice being in your stream, Bill, because I actually get to see Shane in here.
That's a good thing? Oh, no.
No, that's what Denise said. Damn, Shane.
Bill, did you get a message from Mark?
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
No, Bill.
What now?
Did you get an email from Mark about Friday night?
There's not going to be a show Friday night as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But unless Richie wants to do one, me and Richie and anybody else that wants, we can do a Friday night show, huh?
Hey, if you go live, Bill, I'll be here.
Okay, we'll do a Friday night stream then. Rob can come up. Anybody can come up. Be there for. So.
I did read the Dr. Otek manual, actually.
Read Parkrat's just a couple above that, Pat.
I did read that.
Rob.
I got a letter from my eye doctor telling me I have less dyxia, but my wife says she's happy with it, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Somebody let Danny Boy and Mikey 24 know.
Oh, yeah. Well, Danny's in here. Danny, can you make our stream Friday night? You still in here?
Friday night's the one night, Bill, that I'm not available from 7 to 9 because that's Denise and I's game night.
Ah, okay. And
That's the one night I have to spend it with the spouse.
I'm still waiting.
Okay, honey.
Someday something's gonna come flying out of that kitchen.
I just heard it. I just heard this in the kitchen. Uh-huh.
Hey, David Alfonsetti.
Good evening, David. Hello, Angie and Rick. Hey, Bart. Good evening, Bart.
Oh, sorry,
This is like a mini Sunday here, Bill.
Yeah. Oh, was it Talisha's work? Yeah, I forgot about that, Danny. Yeah, you got to take the work so that's right when the stream starts. Well, maybe we can talk about old Mike not taking his old man nap. Of course, he had to work Saturday last week, so that's what he did. So. Oh no, Mary, if Rob gets really bad, he'll be out living in the garage or back at his place.
There's not room in the garage, Bill, so yeah, I'd be back at my place.
You guys think Rob's stupid? He knows when he's getting too bad. He takes a YouTube break for a week.
Well, hey, it helped Brockton out, so why not? So if I'm talking less, Bill, I'm typing up a duck race.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Evening, Captain Vic.
Once again, for everybody new here, I'm going to make myself solo here for a minute. So, Rob, it's the 22nd will be your Christmas giveaway, right?
Correct.
Okay. Everybody, I've donated 2 of these. Kaiwheat Pinpointer, IP68 waterproof. Lots of other great prizes to be given away that day by Rob and Charlie. So don't miss it. It's going to be a great day.
That's going to be Bill's contribution. Thank you very much, Bill. Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Hey, you do a lot for me, Rob. So run my duck races.
Yeah.
Bill, quit picking on my wife's cousins.
See, anybody dig one of these down your way, Rob?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Hang on.
What is that?
Wow, is that like an old flintlock pistol?
Well, not a
Really
flintlock. It's a percussion cap.
Percussion cap.
Yeah, double barrel.
But I mean, that's like a real 16 or 1700s pistol.
It's not that old. The percussion cap didn't come along till like 1821. So this is probably mid 1800s to late 1800s.
That's gorgeous, but no, I've never seen one of those dug up in Florida.
Yeah.
You got that dump digging, didn't you?
Yep, dump digging.
Yeah.
You got that at a dump site.
Yeah.
Freaking outstanding.
Yeah, you're right, Pat. That's the one with remote vibrate feature.
Paz says he's definitely going to offer something for the Christmas stream. So thank you very much, Robert. Silver Paz. we've been talking, Charlie and I. We may start the stream at either 8:30 or 8:45. And I'm going to have numerous races built before we start so we can hit the ground running. And then I'm going to have the StreamYard comment picker up because, like, if we give away, if we give away a specific prize, like a pinpointer or a fines bag or the hand digger knife, there's going to be a lot of people that either don't metal detect, that like watching us, or they already have that piece of equipment. So we may do a couple races. We may do we will do some races that are going to be comment pickers. So that way, if you already have that type of item or you're not interested in that item or it's not the hobby that you're interested in, that way you just don't put your name in. So we're not putting 250 names in a duck race and then, having to figure out 15 people that don't want the prize. It'll just be the people entered in that type in the comment that want that particular prize. And hopefully that'll go a lot faster.
Yeah.
I never understood people entered into a contest and then when they win, they don't want the prize.
Well, we had a problem last Sunday again. Somebody won a good prize, and then they wanted to, hey, I want to donate to somebody else. And Charlie and I have been trying to stress for the last month. We ain't got time for that shit on Sunday. If you don't want the prize, it's just like either Scott McClory or Incognito said, just say pass, and then we'll move it to the next person that does want the prize. There's going to be so many prizes that you're going to have so many chances to win something that you'll actually like. Then, just pass the prize. But we do not have time to scratch out one name, track down another person, because in half the time that other person doesn't contact you, and then I spend 3 weeks sending emails trying to get hold of that person.
Yeah.
And then I say these, and then I get 3 negatives on my Sunday stream because, people like, well, he's got a pretty pissy attitude. Well, Charlie and I are spending quite a bit of money giving all this stuff away. All we ask the stuff is if to take it. That's all you got to do. If you don't want it, just say pass. And then if you don't want it and you want to give it to somebody, you can accept it, and then you can pay to ship the item to the person you want to give it to.
Yep.
Okay. Silver Paws say, my lady's buying me a metal detector for Christmas. What's the best one to start with?
All right, Bill, give them our best 2 choices.
Well, it's either like the Nocta Simplex or the MindLab Xterra Pro.
It's the beast, the Bliss Tool Beast.
I like that. There's more novel than that than the space shuttle.
Now, Silver Paws, I don't know where you're at, but I do know that if you're going to be beach hunting, the Xterra Pro would be better over the Nocta because it's better in actual. You can use it in the water for beach hunting, whereas the Nocta not so much, not as good, anyways.
Good luck finding a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don says I'm supposed to say it's the Dr. Otech. Yeah, that's what I was.
No, he says Ortec. He didn't spell it right.
Hey, Ezra.
It also depends on how much you want to spend. You can go up a little better,
Thank you, Jason. I will say this. I went to the Dr. Otech website, and like I say, I don't know how the hell I still got the spelling wrong, but I went to their website. The machine that they sent me, they have on sale right now for $89 from $169 down. They've got it literally for half price, and that's why they're selling like freaking hotcakes. Because if you get that and you decide you don't like metal detecting, you're out less than $100, and you can put that on Craigslist and probably get 80 to 90% of what you paid for it back. So you're not really out anything. And I just went on Craigslist last night. Angie or somebody was asking where they could get a good used detector from, and I said, go on Craigslist. I'm on Craigslist all the time. Well, I went on Craigslist.
He says it's sold out.
I went on Craigslist yesterday for Tampa Bay, and there's like 7 detectors on there, and I swear to God, all these people must think they're made out of gold because most of them were all used, and they were selling for higher than what you can buy them on the web for, and all of them were out of warranty. Guys, like I got a 2019. Xterra, or excuse me, Equinox 800 used very little, and he had all these accessories with it. He had some great accessories with it, but he still wanted $700 for it. And I'm like, I can go on the Detector Warehouse and get that machine for that on Detector Warehouse and have a 2-year warranty. 2019, his warranty is long out of things. So if you took it in the water and it got wet, you're SOL. I mean, you got to take into the fact that if your machine's no longer under warranty, you've got to drop the price.
They don't though.
I was very surprised by that,
Where
Zach.
is he?
We've got
You ought to see used car prices.
Okay.
I mean,
I
I've
just
got a
made
Knox.
silver.
I've got a Knox 800 that's out of warranty. That was the one that was in the back of my truck in my big car crash. There's a rattle now in the control box, so there's something that's loose inside that control box. One of the screws broke off on the handle, so there's a little crack on the handle now. There is no way I'm ever going to take that machine in the water again. It works great in the dirt,
Hi, Owen.
but it's out of warranty. So my Knox 600 is in warranty. So my 600 is used specifically for the water with the regular size coil, and the 800 with the 6-inch coil is used to do the dirt digging with Troy and I and Dalton.
You're welcome, Silver Paws. Go ahead and put your link up at whatever
Andy
you want
wants
to
to
do.
know if you're feeling any better, Zach.
The sick is better, but I have no hearing.
Oh, you have no hearing. Okay. There you go, Danny boy.
Wow. That's a great
That was a
price.
good deal. Yeah, hell, Danny, that was a damn good deal.
Haha, Jim Steele, I got a 2012 AT Pro. I'll sell them for half what your price.
You know, Jim, not to talk about anybody that's no longer with us, but Tony tried doing that. Tony had a detector that at one time he paid $2,000 for. Remember, Bill? He was going to do that auction for $50 a thing, and he wanted to get like 20 people or 30 people at $50 a ticket to give away this. It was the was it the CTX Bill?
3030. The first year.
Yeah, I mean, when he bought it, I'm sure it was a $2,500 machine, but so he wanted to sell raffle tickets. He's like, well, if I get 20 people at $50 a piece, I can get $1,000 for that. I said, good luck with that, Tony.
No, he wanted $100 a piece. He wanted $2,000. And we just got nobody's going to buy. Yeah, you got to learn. Oh, I'm not. You know what I do? It doesn't matter what you paid for it, Tony. It's a 10-year-old machine.
He always needed money. And then he says, I need money. I got to get my truck engine fixed. I got to go do this. I got to go. I go, Tony, you own 74 fishing rods. 74. Well, I'm not selling them for what somebody's going to give me. Well, sir, sorry, but you died with 74 fishing rods.
Yeah. And a bunch of metal detectors and a broke truck. So,
yeah.
I got all kinds of metal detectors, but.
Oh, I know yours was a joke, Jim. And I'm not talking about you, Jim. I know yours was a joke. I was talking about our guy Tony from Wednesday Zooms.
yeah.
My mom used to do that in the garage sales. I'm not selling that for that. Do you know what that's worth? No, Mom, it's worth exactly what somebody will give you for it. That's exactly how much anything is worth is what somebody will give you for it. But you know how much I paid for that? Mom, this is a garage sale. The point of today is to get the shit from our garage and get the shit to their garage, okay? And nobody cares. Nobody cares what you paid for this item 5 years ago, okay? They just don't.
Nobody gives a rat's ass what you paid for.
Not at all.
That's like one time I was selling something for $75 and it was brand new. And this guy goes, well, 2 weeks ago, you could buy those on eBay for $55. I go, but you can't now. I go, now they're back up to $150.
And that's what I say to the people, Bill. Well, did you buy it then? And if you didn't buy it then, shut your pie hole.
Yeah. Well, he goes, but that's what people will be looking at. I said, no, that's what you'll be looking at because nobody else has said that. And the next day I sold it for one, and he came back. He goes, will you take 60? I go, I sold it yesterday after you left, dude. Sorry.
Jim, I saw that. You sent me the picture on that, Jim. That was very nice of you.
Danny says he couldn't give away the Lone Star or the Quick Draw Pro and feel good about it.
See, you know those, Bill, but those are way before my time. I don't know those at all.
Those are bounty hunters. They've been around a long time. For what they are, they're not bad machines. But
aren't there still? Danny Boy says I couldn't even give away the Garrett H250. Aren't there out there people still now on YouTube using the Garrett H250?
Oh yeah.
You can't kill that machine.
I mean, they sold a crap load of those, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Hell, that was one of their biggest sellers for a long, long time.
My digging partner Kelly had one, and it was wrapped up in duct tape and half falling apart. You couldn't kill it, no matter what you did.
But they find stuff. So,
Well, I know Gene from We Dig It. He uses an Equinox, but his boys use the knock that was it, the Simplex, and they just drop that machine, bounce it around, and they said you just can't kill that machine.
My other hunting partner Dennis, who hunts the rivers, that's all he uses, that simplex, and he finds more than everyone else usually.
There's a lot of people. I mean, even the Hoover boys tried the Simplex, and a lot of people are using it around the water too.
yeah.
Yeah. See, Finder says that Simplex is built like a tank.
I've got a question.
Fire away.
Okay, this giveaway that you are doing, is it open to United States and Canada or just
Everybody across the globe, any subscriber of mine across the globe, because I can ship a 50-cent piece out in this little padded envelope anywhere in the world for $1.65. So I have no problem sending this to
Hi,
Canada.
Carl.
So yes, you're more than welcome to enter, Michael.
Yeah.
But the big prizes are a different thing.
No, he's talking about my little giveaway. You're talking about my little giveaway going right now, right, Mike?
I don't know. Like, this is the first time I've heard about this.
Yeah, I'm running a little giveaway right now where you have to watch a video of mine and find where my editing mistake was and then send me an email.
I thought he was talking about the Christmas giveaway.
The Christmas giveaway, I can ship coins anywhere in the world. But for things like, obviously, you can't send the hand diggers, those serrated hand diggers. You can't send those Canada because Canada consider those a weapon or a knife. We can't ship the metal detectors to Canada. So, but for coins or something small and light, yeah, we can easily ship those to Canada.
Yeah, but you can't ship to Canada yet. So
right. I mean, we'll because I've got 3 prizes right here. I'm holding until Canada comes back online, and then.
Hi, Texas Donna.
Hi, Texas Donna. Good evening, old Palone. Yep, so Yodi says my 250's been glued and taped and still works. Yeah, Tom, I feel bad for all these people in Canada and all these people that have eBay businesses and Facebook marketplace businesses. I mean, none of these people can ship out their goods right now. People are going to be losing some serious Christmas money.
Yeah. If I give I know. If I give Bill or
Yep, Bill's above you.
Yeah, Bill is above me, but I'm getting to the other guy on your side.
Oh, Zaxxon.
No, the other one.
Madman?
Me?
Yes. If I give you my email to you, can you send me the link to his giveaway? Because I don't know how to search.
Need a link to what?
To my giveaway, the one I'm running right now?
Yeah.
Michael, what's your YouTube channel?
I have a YouTube channel, but I don't use it.
Oh, okay. Well, Michael, let me put up my email right now.
Hey, Mike. What you can do is subscribe to his channel.
Yeah. Okay.
It's under the Papa Rouse name right there, Mike. flthunder@me.com. Just send me an email, and
Hi, NorCal.
I'll answer any questions you need.
Hello, NorCal.
Okay. Got it.
Evening, NorCal.
Hey, NorCal.
Yep, Danny boy, a lot of people really like that Simplex. Well, thank you, Donna. Much appreciated. I will tell the Dr. Otech rep that sent me that. I will tell them. Thank you very much, Donna.
Now, Rob, do you use just MindLab exclusively, or do you use other machines?
I have never used anything except a MindLab, and I will tell you the reason of that. when I first started detecting, well, first off, I knew nothing about metal detecting, but I was a huge fan 8 years ago of the Curse of Oak Island. And you've got
Gary
Gary
Drayton.
Gary
Gary
Drayton,
Drayton.
and
Yeah.
he was using that $2,000 Mind Lab. And I'll be honest with you, he was the only guy on the show finding anything. The guy with the metal detector was the only guy finding anything on that whole island, and he was finding old coins and jewelry. So I just typed in Mind Lab, and they had the Xterra. They had the Xterra 705. My budget was 1,000 or under, and they had that for $799. Now,
Yeah.
I didn't realize, or it didn't matter to me then, that it wasn't waterproof. But if I had realized how much fun digging in the water was, because I didn't even know anything about water detecting, I would have gotten an Garrett AT Pro to start with. But I didn't know anything about water detecting. And then Denise had a client that let us use their cabin up in the mountains of Georgia. And I found a lake and a swimming hole up there in the mountains of Georgia. And I remember taking my exterior in, just putting the coil in about, a foot deep up the shaft and getting my first coins out of the shallow water of the lake. And I said, oh, this is way too much fun finding coins in water. So I said right in my video, my next machine will be waterproof. And then like 4 months later, they came out with the Knox 600 and 800.
Yeah, I'm like the opposite of you, Rob. I started out with an AT Pro, and then I bought an Xterra 705.
Do you still use High Karate cologne, Rob? According to Pat, you do.
No, Old Spice, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Good evening,
Hi,
Miss Paula.
Paula.
So you started out with the AT and then went to the Knox?
Hi, Paula.
Went to the Xterra 705.
Really? From the AT?
I used both. The AT Pro was more like my relic machine. Then I used the Xterra 705. I had the 15-inch orange coil. It was at 3 kilohertz. And I was slaying the silver in old schoolyards with that.
Now see, I bought the 15-inch nail coil. It wasn't, it was approved by Mind Lab, but it was made by that company in Russia or Ukraine, and it was called the 15-inch nail coil. And I remember getting that and for depth, and I didn't use it much and it was great. It would go deep, and I did find one really good, probably very old Civil War, pre-Civil War relic with it. But it was heavier than hell. I don't know how heavy the orange one was, but that 15-inch nail coil was very heavy. But I mean, you put that baby on the beach, that thing would cover some serious ground, that nail coil.
Yeah.
But yeah, the difference in build quality of that control pod or control box from the 705 to the 800 was eons apart. I mean, you could see how that 6 and 800 was built to be waterproof as opposed to that 705. But I will say this, I had the 705 about a year, and my pinpoint button stuck, and it wouldn't come undone. And then I was having trouble getting the batteries in and out, and I sent the control pod right off to them. And not only did they say, "Hey, we gave you all new innards on there," and also we didn't like the way your batteries were coming in and out, so we put a whole new battery. We put a whole new battery sleeve in there for you. They basically pretty much gave you a whole new control pod, and I got great service on that. And then my Garrett Carrot went out one time, sent that back into Garrett, and I had that back within 7 to 10 days. So I've gotten great customer service out of both companies, Mind Lab and Garrett.
And Garrett's been great with the pinpointers. My hunting partner Dennis and we hunt the rivers up here. We're always banging the Carrot up against rocks and everything else, and they keep working.
Well, I've gone through two. I've broke two now. My second one's out of warranty, but I did send them an email, and they said send it to us. And I think they charged a $60 service charge, but they said we'll probably be able to fix it or give you new innards for that $60. So I thought that was fairly reasonable. It's less than half the price of the pinpointer. And I also own the AT, the black one, the one that's below the Garrett Carrot, and it's like $110 compared to the Carrot at $130. But I don't think it's anywhere near as good, and it's not waterproof.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really sure why you have a $110 pinpointer that's not even waterproof. Because
Yeah,
like what Bill at the ones Bill's got, Bill got a good deal on those, and those things are completely IP68 waterproof.
I remember
Yeah.
before any of the pinpointers waterproof, uh, everyone was trying to make their pinpointers waterproof by putting them in bags and
Bye, Mary.
wrapping them in silicone and everything else.
Putting that
And
marine.
Good night, Mary.
eventually, you killed it.
Have a good night,
Yeah.
Mary. Thanks for being here.
Night, Mary.
Good evening, Easy Digging.
Yep, I remember putting mine in plastic bags there, Richie.
Wow, Pat Paul's had no problem with his Xterra Pro. Good for you, sir. Yeah, I'd love to have a 7 or 900. I just don't see spending the additional money compared to what that cost over the 6 and the 8. And besides that, I'm so, when I had when Shane came over here, blind Shane, Shane the blind treasure hunter, when he came down here to Florida, him and his wife, and I picked him up to go hunt Clearwater Beach. I only had one working detector at the time, or one working Knox. And then I had my old 705. So I gave Shane my good detector. I gave him the Knox, and I used my old 705 on the beach. I had to stop and think and remember how to use the settings on that because I'd been using the Knox so long. But I'm sure I probably hunted the beach in Park 1 or something. But I just feel very comfortable with the Equinox now.
So, John, finders keepers, the F pulse falsed on you, huh? Well,
Thanks, finders.
I have the Tech Point from Technetics, which is the same thing. It's a pulse induction. One thing I learned is you got to ground balance these. So when you fire them up, you got to have the tip against the ground where there's no iron. Otherwise, it'll false. After you do that, no problem.
Everybody, Lacey wanted to say goodnight to everybody. Good night, Lacey.
Good night, Lacey.
Night. What's that, Michael?
Yep. Owen loves his 800. I love both my 8 and my 6. But it was funny because when I told myself I was going to get the waterproof, like I say, Denise had a client that had a beautiful 3-story wooden cabin on the side of a mountain up in LJ, Georgia. And they told us anytime we're out of state or out of the country, you guys have the punch door number for the code for you guys can go up and use the cabin anytime you want. They gave us carte blanche to use this $250,000 cabin up in the mountains of Georgia. And I did some research, and LJ was the original gold hotspot before the California gold rush. When they found gold in California, all the gold miners in LJ in Georgia, in that county, left and went to California. So LJ was pretty much the center of gold in like the 1840s, 10 years before the California gold rush. So I said, listen, if I'm going to be going up to Georgia quite a bit and staying at this cabin for free, I'm gonna start hitting some little streams and stuff that are public property. So I wanted the 800 that has the Pacific Gold setting, and I had my name on list from 5 different metal detecting companies, and everybody was sold out and said it would take months and months. And I said, no, I'm just going to break down and get an 600. And she said, nope. Denise, my girlfriend, said, you want the gold setting on that? You want it for gold? You hold out until somebody has an 800. And a company up in Pennsylvania called me and said, hey, Rob, you were like 5th on my list, but I called the 4 other guys before you, and they all 4 backed out. Do you want the 800? And I said, oh, absolutely. He says, I'll have it in the mail today. And 3 days later, I had my 800. And then 6 months later, Denise's customers sold their cabin. So we lost our place up in Georgia to go gold hunting.
Now I'm gonna head out, Bill. It's everyone's bedtime here.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming up, Richie.
Good seeing you, Michael, Rob.
Thanks. Take care, sir.
Jackson.
And Richie, 7 p.m. Friday. 7 p.m. your
I'll
time.
be there.
Okay.
I'll be there.
You be there too, Michael.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing. I've tested this frog. This works with all my detectors. So it doesn't set off any of them.
Yeah, I did notice in that Dr. Otech, the quick start manual does say do not start that up within 10 feet of another Dr. Otech, because they don't like each other. And I remember when I hunted with Susie Q, and I think she had the Simplex. That Simplex did not like my Garrett pinpointer. Now they have since done that update and that patch for that. That's not a problem, but the Simplex really didn't like being near other machines there for a while.
Well, I use the Nocta double score, which likes the this one, but the Xterra Pro does not like this pinpointer, so I have to use my Detonex with it. So, but this, like I said, later I'm going to get one for myself because not only waterproof, I tried it with turn it on both machines, doesn't interfere with either one of them, so I don't only have to carry one pinpointer with me.
Gopher Bill says, to me, the Garrett is a start and go machine. There you go. Gopher Bill feels very comfortable with that.
Oh, yeah, all the Garrett machines are start.
Have a good night, Madison, Maine.
Good night, Richie.
Finder said the same thing. Yep, the Garrett, and the Simplex didn't play nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a lot of people having problems with that when they first. Well, everybody did have them.
Yeah, I will say this. I agree with Danny Boy. I've never used another pinpointer besides a Garrett. I heard some people like the Mind Lab, some people like the Noctas, and I've heard a lot of people think those other ones are more reliable and last longer, and that's probably true. But I just think it's a very strong pinpointer.
They chatter, Leanne. What happens is they interfere with each other to where you can't get a signal. It's like static on a radio.
You can't. The frequencies interfere with each other, Leanne, and they both start making noise. And you can't put them next to each other. The two frequencies don't mesh. And
Rob, for what I can get these for, and with a 1-year warranty, if this thing holds up and works well, waterproof and the whole 9 yards.
I have the Equinox.
What about the Equinox?
Oh, I'd love to have a 900. I'm just not paying that price for it. I mean, it looks like a phenomenal machine.
And it's got a pinpointer built in, so I have two pinpointers. So
now, does that accept the? Can you do the Z link like that, like you can on the some of the other machines that you can sync up the pinpointer to the machine? They don't have that on the Nox, do they?
No.
Now, who has that? Nocta has that, don't they? On the Deus too.
You can use the Z link with Garrett, or Nocta can do it too. Yeah.
Okay.
But what got me is that one guy's test. This was second behind the Garrett, and it beat out that brand new Nocta AcuPoint, which is $159 pinpointer. So.
Greg says, I wish we had pinpointers back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Greg, I started detecting in 2017, and I didn't have one then. And I if you look back at that compilation video I made 2 weeks ago, I was out there with my machine, putting taking a handful of dirt, putting it over. And I remember when I came back from my Maryland trip, when I met Kurt from the Hoover Boys, and I had done some work helping Denise with some of her clients. I'd done some dog sitting and some work for Denise, and she made pretty good money. And Denise surprised me with the Garrett Carrot. She had watched some of my and listened to some of my videos, knew which one I wanted. And I came home and she surprised me with the Garrett Carrot. And oh my gosh, it just having a pinpointer just changes your whole life when you're metal detecting. Oh. It makes it faster. It makes it funner. It makes
in the 80s, they did have a pinpointer in the 80s. One, it's called a Centec. You could buy it at Harbor Freight. It was a square box with a rod off of it. You actually had to be touching the metal to set it off, but it was a pinpointer.
Yep, there you go, Scott. Metal detecting without a pinpointer is like ice fishing without a fish finder.
Mark Casino says Manicore doesn't like to knock the AcuPoint.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna try one of those easy things. And let me know how you like that. evening, Morty. I think so too, Greg. I don't blame you, Danny boy.
What I liked when I had the Harbor Freight 9-function metal detector, which is analog, it had a pinpoint function on it, and it had a solid disc coil, except for a small hole right in the middle. And when that pinpointer was making the biggest noise, you knew it was right in the center of that hole in that coil. That's how accurate it was.
Somebody was asking me on my Dr. Otech video what frequency the Dr. Otech goes at, and I'm trying to find that right now.
Rob Marty Vistral saying hi.
Good evening, Mr. Marty.
I don't know if they do say in their thing, do they? A lot of those Chinese detectors don't tell you the frequency.
Oh, nice, Donna. Finder says he thinks it's 9 kilohertz. Okay, thank you, Finders. Yeah, somebody asked me that today.
Huh. John says, don't quote me, though, on Finders Keepers.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Oh, yeah, Papa, I've got, well, here's the Carrot knockoff, the GP. I've had this for 7 years, Papa. It still works. Only gets like 3/4 of an inch in depth anymore, but hey, it works. It's been abused, been in the rain, even though it's not waterproof, but the damn thing still works. I think I paid $8.99 for it at the time. You know,
I'm on a website that says it's 6.5 kilohertz.
oh, okay, that's the same as the old bounty hunters. Well, theirs was
Okay.
6.6, close enough.
Yeah,
That's good for silver, though.
there you go, because it does have a silver mode.
Well, that's the silver range, from 4 to 7.5 kilohertz, or almost 8 kilohertz. I figure 7.7 is the.
Have a good night, Danny.
So it's right in there.
Yeah, I want to show you this before I get off.
Go ahead, sir. Oh, nice.
Nice.
What's it look like on the sides?
Excuse me. Oh,
Is that a center hub?
Yeah.
yeah.
Very nice.
Hubcap. Yeah.
What's that off of?
My parents think, and so does everybody else. We used to have the German cars around, so it was a hubcap or a gas cap.
Nice. Very nice find.
Well, William, the problem about if you got a pinpointer, like I can adjust this pulse induction tech point to where it'll go 7 or 8 inches. Then the problem is you can be across the hole, still get a reading, and you're not even on it or close to it. So always readjust it, because every time, if you don't shut it off, if you hit the button, it adjusts it up a notch or down. So I got to be careful with it.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, Michael. Thanks for coming up, buddy.
Michael?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up, Michael.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You too, guys. Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing. I know Bill's looking to try and do a pinpointer comparison video soon. I'm going to do one, but it probably won't be till after the first of the year.
I'm going to try to get mine done before next week, but I was going to try today, but with the weather it is, and I was just so stove up, I couldn't get the crap done. Oh, William, he's got a Vulcan 360. That was Kelly's Metal Detectors brand, if I remember right, isn't it, William E? Made 4 Kelly's detectors. Kelly Company.
Calico?
Calico, yeah. Remember, they had those made for them. And they had, I remember I almost got one because they had a sale one time. Buy one, get one free. I damn near bought it. But I heard they had problems. Yeah, Rob's working on it, Jim.
Yeah, let me finish up on that, Bill.
Yeah, William he says Calico. That's what I thought, the Calico brand. I think they quit making them, didn't they, though? They don't have them anymore. Well, thank you, Gopher Bill.
Well, they closed the Calico here in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know where the other one's at, but they used to have the one in Central Florida. Denise and I hit it on the way back from Daytona Beach. That's where I bought my Nell coil. And then, like, that was in the summertime. And then 6 months later, before Christmas, they closed.
Yeah, I remember that. Hi, Thomas 907. How you doing?
Evening, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
If you guys are in the chat and you haven't made a comment in the last few minutes, please make a comment so I can get you. We're going to run a couple races here.
Yeah, leave a comment, please. Oh, it's Kelly Co in Tennessee, Carrie? I didn't know that. I should know that. I bought stuff from him.
Bill and Rob, I'm going to go back to regular chat.
Okay, Zach.
Thanks, Zach. Feel better, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
feel
you.
better. Get better.
Yeah, get better.
Paula says, hello, Rob, put me in.
Yep, I got Miss Paula.
Hi. Hi, Carl Ellsworth. Hi, Captain Vic. Old Pallone. Angie. Scott McClory. Mark the Senile Detectorist. Mike the Greek. Georgianne. Tom Kingery says he's still here. John at Finders Keepers. Gopher Bill. Miss Charlie. How many people are in this? We got 37 people in here tonight. Okay, Kelly Co's in Knoxville.
Mike the Greek is here. Good evening, Mike the Greek. Yo.
15-hour work. Oh, that sucks. Zaxon's in chat for a bit, Rob.
Yeah, I'll get.
Oh, I gotta get me some more coffee. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, yeah, okay, we got Bart in there. Okay, Captain Vic, Pat, Paul, Angie. Oh, I gotta get Relic Reaper in there.
You got Carrie in there?
Let me check for that. Thought I put him in, but we'll double check. Yep, Carrie's in there. Oh, got to get Yodi in there.
Hi, Yodi. Yodi said, once the sword took you all along for the ride. You're a good driver, Yodi. Never felt it.
Oh, got to get NorCal. He just popped up on the screen.
Yeah.
He's been here. I just didn't have him in.
And go for Bill. Hope you got him in there.
Yep, got Go for Bill in.
Okay. And Scott McClory.
He was one of the first ones I put in.
Yeah, he's been sick for a few days, Scott. And Leanne Crawford.
Who's Zach? Zach's been sick for like 10 days.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see if we got. I'm pretty sure I got Leanne in too. Yep. Got to put another N on that. So I've got 39 in the race, and we've got 36 in the room. So I think I got everybody covered, Bill. Yes, I remember. And yes, I remember to put me and you in there.
Okay. And what is the race for?
Oh, let's do a silver dime and a $2 bill to start with.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Rob. Leanne, quack, quack, waddle, waddle.
All right. Let's hit that done. Let's hit a minute. Shuffle characters, shuffle characters, shuffle characters. All right, let's go to StreamYard side, present, share screen, reindeer race. There we go. All righty, Bill, it's yours to pull up.
Okay. And there we are.
All righty, guys, it's for Silver Rosie, and a $2 bill combined. Shuffle for the fourth time, and 3, 2, 1. Turn that down.
Dang.
Bill, thank you, Greg. Thank you,
Any
Jim.
boys up there. Here comes Mark, the senile detectorist.
Yepper. Yeah, some of the races separate the names better. This one doesn't seem to do that, so I don't think I'll be using this one again.
Yeah.
Some of them, they give you some more separation with the names because there's only, like I say, there's only 39 ducks. Reindeer.
Well, they're all going after Rudolph, I guess.
Evening, Tin Man Rusty. I'll get you in the next race, sir.
Hi, Tin Man. How you doing?
There's Miss Paula with her catchphrase. Oh, Mr. Zaxxon's up there. Is he going to hold it? Finders keep. Nope. Zaxxon and Finders Keepers faded. It's going to be back row here, Boom. Mr.
Back
Jericho.
row, still here?
Is he still here?
Jericho.
Start the countdown.
Start the countdown. If he isn't, Texas Donna is.
Absolutely.
Come on, Jericho. You got 1 minute. Do 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 do. You still got a chance, Donna, unless Jericho answers.
Yep. He's got 35 seconds.
Uh-oh. Well, it was a silver dime and a $2 bill, Tin Man. Which looks like it's going to go to Texas Donna because Jericho's not answering.
Yep. Jericho, if you're here, sir, please speak
Oh, that's
up.
right. That's not Jericho. Backroad Hillbillies isn't Jericho.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was.
No.
My mistake.
Backroad Hillbillies, you hear? It's close. The name's different.
There we go. Boom. That's going to Texas Donna.
You got it, Donna. FL Thunder.
I might have Miss Donna's address. If not, like Bill says, I'll put it up. I'll put it up right now, Donna. And I'll get that out to you this week. Boom. There you go. And let's get
Hood Billy. That's right. Hood Billy's your
Hood Billy's. Actually, see, I knew that was damn close. Let's get 10 man added. Boom. And then we'll take out
Backroad Hillbillies. Hello, Brad, Rocky Mountain Prospector.
Hey, Brad.
We'll put Brad in.
Absolutely. All right. The list is caught up for when we want to run another one.
Okay.
They're racing to see what dinner is, Jim says.
Wouldn't have been
Thank
much
you,
dinner,
Greg.
Jim.
Thank you, Greg. That was my mistake, Greg. Thank you.
Wouldn't have been much dinner there, Jim. Those pretty puny reindeer. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, Tom Riley's in the house. Hello, Tom.
Evening, Tom.
Low, I won. It's rigged. Wasn't rigged, Donnie. Wasn't here.
Yep, that's a pretty simple rule with that one.
Yeah. Got to be here to win it.
Bill Incognito, we were on the Sunday stream. Incognito had some great ideas. We should have at least one, if not two people in the stream with Charlie and I on Christmas Sunday. And that way somebody can be checking the participants at all times so they see the comment immediately, so we make sure we're not missing anybody's comment before the timer goes off, and that makes sure somebody's caught up with the chat, because Charlie and I are always behind the chat, but this way somebody can be monitoring, can be down at the bottom of the chat and monitor it and make sure they see those comments in time. So that's what we're probably going to do, Bill.
All right. Oh, hi, Jason, BC Treasure Trails.
Evening, Jason.
Oh, Jesus.
Sounds like you got allergies tonight too, Bill.
Oh, yeah. It's a bad thing. One bad thing about Tennessee, the allergies never go away here.
I'm so happy I don't have. Of course, Yodi. That's always the way, Yodi. You get a couple days off and it rains.
Yep.
We try, Miss Donna. We try.
Thank you, Donna.
Yeah, I got really lucky that I wasn't born or developed any allergies. Denise is actually allergic to her cats.
Really?
10 Man, are you talking to me? If you're talking to me, yes, I did. I reset it to factory settings. I still can't play my PC game because it says the color depth is wrong on this screen, and I tried messing with it, and I messed up all kind of graphics. So I just went back to factory defaults, And fortunately, everything nicely reset itself.
I'm sorry to hear that, Donna. Yes, in the South, allergies are killer. And for some reason, Tennessee stands ahead above the rest.
Are you talking to me? That is good news, Angie. Very good news.
Very good. Yeah, I can understand that, NorCal.
NorCal, don't blame me there at all, sir.
You made it longer than I would have. Half an
Yeah,
hour.
Rob's not going out. Rob's not going out detecting with anything with a 3 or 4 in front of it.
I
And
would have made it to
five,
the driveway.
It's a 5. It would have to be a high 5. Okay. Oh my
Setting
God.
warm temperature records.
Wow.
And all that. Wow, that is high for Alaska.
Yeah, Ellsworth. Most of the time, it doesn't bother Denise, but every now and then she'll get the sniffles and sound like Bill, and she'll have to take an Allegra or something. Most of the time, it doesn't bother her, but every now and then, if their dander gets up or they're sleeping like right in her face while she's sleeping, every now and then it affects them.
Well,
Greg, I did that years ago, sir.
I always thought, anytime I ever heard a person, I love to work. You are a sick puppy.
Well, you know what, Bill? I got very lucky. I worked in my adult life. I worked 21 years. I worked 10 years a cop, 10 years at Disney, and then 1 year driving an armored car. And I got to admit, Bill, not every single day is perfect.
Get better.
Have a good night, folks. Yeah, feel better, Zach. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Don. You talking to me? I'm walking here.
Ugh.
But I had fun. I had fun most days. My 10 years as a cop. I definitely had fun 99% of the time at Disney World, and I got a lot of great stories out of driving that armored car. It wasn't exciting or nothing, but it was a cush job, and I had a good partner in the armored car, and that was fun for a year. And everybody says, "Well, why'd you quit after a year?" Well, when I went to Orlando, we went to a run to Orlando once, and we were sitting in the break room, and a guy came in that my partner knew, and he'd been with the company 12 years, and he was making $1 an hour more than me. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be here 12 years from now and be making $1 more than I'm making now. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, Tom. That's I know your little part, Tom. That's where Tom took Dalton and I, and Dalton scored a really deep Merc out of that park, and Tom just got his first silver out of that park. I think a 43P War Nickel Tom just got. So I know exactly where he's talking about, and yes, it's going to be busy as hell. Hopefully, Tom will find a lot of coins and some jewelry on the ground. 45P. Okay.
Hey.
But yeah, we door knocked a couple of houses from Tom's daughter's house. I think we got 3 permissions. I pulled a Rosie and a Merc off the permissions, and Dalton got a Merc off the park. We got several Wheaties. We found some change in Tom's yard, Tom's daughter's yard. It's always good, always fun having both Toms in a stream and having both O's in a stream, Olin and Old Paylone.
Yeah.
Nice, Yodi. Bill, Denise had to run into Winn-Dixie, our grocery store, to get her dad some bananas that he was out of, so he'd have some when he woke up this morning. So when she was getting out of the car, I put down the window and yelled, "Don't forget to check the Coinstar." So when she came out, she hates doing that, Bill, but when she came out, I saw her veer off, and I said, "You checked it, didn't you?" She goes, "Yeah, it didn't have anything in it."
Hi, Ringo. How you doing?
Ringo. Yodi, about 3-4 months ago, Yodi, I was at a Wawa gas station, and I looked down, and there was a penny, and it was a 58 Wheatie. There you go, Yodi. People love those kind of shorts, sir.
Hi, 403 Prospector.
Oh yeah, Angie's not that far away from you, Tom. Tom, how far is Interlaken from? Hang on, I got to remember the town Tom's in. He's in another one of those little Florida hick towns too.
Hey, I like hick towns.
There's a lot of well, not super old, but 30s, 40s, and 50s properties in Tom's town.
Mulberry, says Tom.
Mulberry, that's right. It's not Mulberry, it's Mulberry. Okay, so let's see. Mulberry to Interlaken. No, not Mulberry Street, you stupid Google. Oh, that's still a drive, Angie. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Because Tom's about an hour. Tom's about an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes south of me. Nice, Jim. That's not a year you find too often. Anything in the teens with a mint mark's a great find. Yodi, keep doing the shorts just like you did today. The shorts will build up your if you've got the hours, the shorts will build up your subs, Yodi. Absolutely.
No, don't have any Vicks Vapor rubbed on it. I'm gonna get some though.
Well, come here. You want to come up and say hi, everybody? Come here. God dang, you heavy cat. Oh.
Zeus is a big boy.
He is a big boy, 16 pounds.
Very big. Yeah. Oh, you can detect Greg Dive. You can't detect in the water. Now, I cannot do in the county I'm in and in Clarksville, I cannot do public ground. I have to do private permissions. So,
Good evening, 403.
I can't take pills on. I have congestive heart failure. That's
TV. On TV, buddy.
makes my heart race. I take 3 different allergy meds, and it still doesn't help, Donna. It's really bad. I'm allergic to you name it. It's out there, and I'm allergic to it. So
He is, Donna. He's a beast.
He's a good-looking boy.
This is Mr. Zeus, aka Thugman, because he picks on his sister. I know that could do that all night.
Yeah, oh yeah, just keep
I know.
rubbing me.
I know. He's
yeah. He must be purring up a storm and drooling all over your fingers.
He is pretty Georgian.
Oh, Jim Steele says if you want to run a race, I'll donate a war nickel. Okay.
Nice, Jim.
Thank you. I use nasal spray and I take 2 pills. Angie, the next thing they're gonna do for me is I'm gonna end up getting the shots.
All right. So who else came in? 403 Prospector came in.
Greg Diver.
Well, we've had Greg in.
Okay. Who did come in? Paul
I think
Abrams.
403. I think 403 is the only one.
Yeah, 403. We are at 37 people.
Oh, Ringo's done.
Yeah,
He needs a wrench, Bill.
Okay, we'll give him one. As soon as they add as moderator. Ringo,
All right.
sorry, you've just been smurfed.
All righty, and we got Tin Man in there already. Now, All righty,
Oh, what
guys.
about Tom Riley? Did you get Tom Riley in?
I will double check that. Thank you.
And Hunter Buscher.
Tom Riley. Oh, didn't get Hunter in. He must have just popped in.
We
But
popped
happy
in
to
a while
have
ago,
him.
and I think he popped out and just popped back.
Good evening, Mr. Hunter.
And I know you got Papaw.
Oh, yeah. Papaw's been in since the first race.
Yeah.
But I think that catches us up, Bill.
Oh,
Wow, 26 pounds. That's a huge freaking cat.
yep.
Got him, Tom. Yep, you're in there, Papaw. I got Jason in there, 403. And Captain Vic's been in. Hunter's in there now. Boom. Yep, where we go. So for once, thank you very much, Jim Steele. Much appreciated.
Yes,
2,
thank you, Jim.
3, and go.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube takes away the once in a while. Just you made somebody a moderator and they take it away from them. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's okay, Ringo. When Charlie logged on to his stream Saturday night, they took 10 or 15 people and took their moderator status off. And there's Miss Paula going, Charlie's statement. Good luck, good luck, good luck, everyone.
Hope that music don't get me a copyright strike.
Oh, I could turn it down, Bill.
Yeah. You never know with YouTube.
No, you don't.
Of course, all I'd have to do is delete it if they did. So delete the soundtrack.
What I don't understand is why companies like this name of this. What's the name of this company? That's Online Stopwatch is the name of these duck races company.
Yeah.
Why they don't coordinate with YouTube to make sure that the music they have in their stuff is not copyrighted music. You would think they'd get together so it doesn't cause all this kind of problem.
Well, I guess with YouTube, half the stuff that you can put on your shorts, you can't put on a long one. You get copyrighted yet.
Oh, way more than half. Because I made a short the other day with some music in it. One of the few ones I've ever had that had music in it. And Denise goes, "You're going to get a copyright." I'm going, "No, they don't do that on shorts." All righty, guys, here we're coming down to it. Who's it going to be? Mr. Scott McClory. He's even here not to get McClory. Boom, Scott.
Scott, are you here? No.
Oh, come on. We can't
No.
McClory.
He's here.
Yepper.
Congratulations, Scott. You just won a war nickel from Jim Steele.
Tom
Thank you,
Kingery's
Jim.
ooh.
Oh.
I know, right, William? Absolutely.
Yeah. Who do I email?
Jim Steele.
Jim Steele. Jim, put up your email address. He says, email Rob, please.
Yeah, you can email me, Scott, and I'll forward it to I might even have Scott's address. I'll just forward that to Jim.
Yeah. I'm exempt postal strike. Sure, RBC.
Yeah, when are you guys going to get that thing? Why are they striking? Are they striking for more pay, better conditions? What? Because it's just going to be
More
messing
pay.
up. Well, I'll tell you something. I've worked at my life of 2 of my 3 jobs. I've been a union member, but I'm telling you, these car guys in these unions are
Mark Miller.
they're going to strike themselves right out of a job.
Yeah.
All those 12,000 people at the Mercedes plants in Germany are all out on strike right now. Well, because they don't want to take a 10% pay cut. Well, they don't want to. VW is going to go out of business, and if VW goes out of business and files for bankruptcy, none of those people are going to have a job.
Hunter Abuser, Rob, do you have a Gmail or Yahoo?
I don't have either one. I'll give you my email up here, Hunter. It's through Apple, my iPad, right here.
Okay,
FL Thunder. Hunter, here it is right there. It's flthunder@me.com.
Everybody check out 403 Prospector. Got a new live happening there. Thank you, Rob.
Very nice. 403. Remind me if you're in the Saturday night Charlie stream and Sunday my stream with Charlie, remind me and we'll pop that up and announce that again for you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Huh. Question, everybody. Did anybody get any ads tonight? Because nobody's mentioned anything.
I haven't.
That's funny because I have monetization turned on. That is strange. No ad. No, huh. Carl, yes, I got them. I got one, says Paul. Jim got two. Okay. I put it random at discretion in YouTube because I don't know how to set that thing up for beginning or end and all that. So you know how to do that, right, Rob?
What's that?
On the live, you can put the ads at the beginning and the end or something.
Yeah, you can set them. They have three or four different levels that you can send for light ads, medium ads, or heavy ads.
Okay.
Or for like every 8 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. But I try and leave it on the lighter side.
Yeah.
There was a period about 6 or 8 months ago, Bill, where on one of my live streams, people were getting ads like every 4 minutes, and I got a lot of complaints. I went in and manually changed it so there were less ads. I mean, really, what do I give a shit whether I'm making 8 cents on a video or 15 cents on a video? I'll give up the ads.
Because, I'm on the StreamYard side and I'll go
Of course, I
check
pay
on
the YouTube ransom.
Yeah. I'll go to the YouTube side and it'll pop up on my YouTube, but it didn't. I'm going, that's where I set the thing. But what I read is some people got 2, some people got 6. That's weird. Like
Roger Dirt Devil, I'm checking right now. I don't see any tonight, Roger Dirt Devil.
Just popped up an ad. Yeah, I said it like I thought you could set it more than I did like you said, set it on the low side so I wouldn't get a bunch of them. I remember that said one aggressive. I go, I don't even like the sound of being aggressive with that, so she didn't click on that one. Um, 38 in the house.
Still damn nice.
Yeah, me too, Tim. Man, you're watching your own video and an ad pops up in it.
I'll tell you something. I've been watching. I watch a lot of YouTube guys more than regular TV, and I brought this up in the the poll question the other day, and a lot of people pushed back and said, "Well, Rob, there's not any ads. How are all you monetized channels going to make money?" I'll be quite honest with you guys. I mean, I enjoy my little bit of income, and it's a little bit. It's not a lot. It's a little bit. I enjoy my little bit of income. It helps pay for the prizes and shipping. But
Exactly.
but I'd also feel really happy just not having to wait through those 30 and 40 minute commercials.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, that's how I paid for the.
Yeah, Tim, man, it is hilarious. It is hilarious when you go to watch your own video and you have ads on it. Yes, it is hilarious. But I'll tell you something. 2 years ago, if you were not a monetized channel, YouTube did not put ads on your video if you weren't monetized. And then I noticed about a year and a half, 2 years ago, if your video was getting promoted a lot, even if you were an unmonetized channel, YouTube started putting ads on your video. So even though you couldn't make money from them, YouTube was making money from them.
Yep.
Thank you, 403. All right, I'll check Dirt Devil.
No, that's what I do with the money I make, because that's how I buy the prizes to give away. Yeah.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Jeez. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, crap.
Dirt Devil, I just answered you, and there you go, buddy.
My kittens are blocking my monitor. Can I get a refund? Sure, Donna.
Oh, go for Bill. Hang on. Go for Bill. Did you send an email or Facebook PM?
Oh, God.
Bill, you just don't sound good, buddy.
Yeah, my head's plugging up really bad.
Well, let me know when you want to call it.
I think we will call it, because it's getting worse.
Well, yeah, no sense being miserable on screen.
No. Everybody, thank you for being here.
Bill, I'll check that out, buddy.
Thank you.
Check it out. Hey, everybody, thank you for all you folks who have entered the giveaway. Thank you guys for playing along. I'm getting some great guesses. I hope you're all having a good time. I'm having fun reading the comments, and it'll just be another fun thing we can do on Sunday. So, everybody, if you want to check out Bill and I tomorrow night, we will be on Park Rep Pat Zoom meeting. You can get the phone number to enter to come into Zoom tomorrow on Park Rep Pat's homepage. Thank you, Mr. Bill, for having me up, sir.
Thank you, Rob, for coming up. Good night, everybody.